Yo, what's good, guys? Big Cheese and 420 here, and I just want to say I've been really enjoying these videos, so if you are too, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. But anyway, let's get into it. This story starts off with me getting a text from my friend Tyler. Now, Tyler's known for just texting you out of the blue with these crazy plans, but today, I wasn't doing anything, so I decided, I'll go. And he texted me that he wanted to go to New York City. And New York City is about a 3-hour drive from where I'm at. And it was already about like 8 o'clock at this time, so we wouldn't get there till about 11 o'clock. But anyway, he picked me up and, right away he told me that we had to go get some Adderall because this dude really was into Adderall. I don't know why. I don't know what was so, fascinating about it. It's kind of a boring drug, but after remembering that we were going to be up all night, I decided to take some, and I ended up taking 3. And this dude just whips out the Coronas. Now, I don't ever condone drinking and taking pills, but I was just trying to get lit, so it didn't really matter at this point. And like I said, it was a 3-hour drive, so, we sparked up a blunt, and, we got some nips, too. And, we finally get to New York. It was my first time ever being to New York, so I was taking it all in. And if you've never been there, you definitely have to check it out sometime. It's really something else. But we get to the hotel, and it's right, off the main strip of Times Square, so that was also lit. I'll probably pop up a picture, too, if I have one. And we were just chilling, We decided to go out and explore a little bit. So we're walking around, and we spark up a blunt while we're walking around. And my friend tells me that if I go blow the blunt in this cop's face, he won't say anything to me. So as I'm walking by, I do a quick little puff and just blow it in his direction. I see the smoke hit his face and everything. And we start laughing and expect him to say something. And he doesn't say anything. Cool ass cop, by the way. I mean, we just kept walking and he didn't even blink an eye, to be honest. But we were walking around for a few hours after that, and it was starting to get late, so we decided that we should go to Central Park. And I was feeling nice at this time. I was probably staring at the ground 90% of the time, just because I was zoning in on, the patterns on the ground. But once we get to Central Park, I kind of snap out of it because all the rats running over the sidewalk. And, we're walking through, and if you know the place, then there's, statues and shit. So we decided that we should probably climb the statues. So that's what we did. We hit some push-ups. It's probably 1 a.m. by now, and we're just hitting push-ups in the middle of Central Park. But after doing that for a little while, Tyler decided that we should probably head back because it was, we probably stayed there till about 2 a.m. And, so we started going to, the exit, and we are far from our hotel. So we decide, we have one of the apps to get the bikes. So we're okay, we'll get a bike and we'll get back there in no time. We were planning on getting 2 bikes, actually. But it ended up only working for 1 bike. So we decided that, I'm going to drive the bike and he's going to hop on the front. Because if you know what these bikes are, I don't really, know what they're called. But they have, something covering the tire. So he sat there and I was driving the bike. And we were just driving down the middle of Times Square. Not really the middle, but it was pretty much the middle of Times Square. And the nips and Corona were hitting, so I felt like I was in a movie, The songs were going in my head. New York. But I was vibing. And we're flying down, we're laughing, we're having a good time. And we decided that we'd go to some pizza place because it's New York pizza. We got to get some pizza. And so we get there, and I'm expecting, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. There's not going to be that many people. There might be 1 or 2 lonely people out. But, bro, this place was packed. And when I tell you packed, it was an actual line, out the door for this place. And we ended up getting some pizza. It wasn't that great. I mean, I thought New York pizza was going to be a lot better. Maybe I went to the wrong place or something. If, in the comments you could put me on to some places, I would appreciate it. But this place was greasy and just not that good. But when I reached in my pocket to, pay him back for the pizza he just bought me, I realized the $100 I had in my pocket was gone. I don't know if I dropped it when I was doing push-ups or climbing the statue. I don't know what happened, but I have no money now, so I'm kind of mad about that. But, he wanted to go back and go look, and I said, it's whatever. A homeless man can have a good day. But we finally got back to the hotel. It was probably, 3:30 or maybe even 4 a.m., and my friend Tyler was gone. He was yakking. He sounded like a demon in there. I was actually concerned. I went in and, I was like, yo, you need some water or something? I was chilling. I don't know how I was chilling after everything we did. But, I was chilling, and I was just making sure he was good, because he sounded like he was fighting demons in there. And he kind of got mad. He was like, yo, I'm good, I'm good. So I let him fight his demons alone, and I wanted to go back out, and he kind of did too, but after a little bit of just sitting there, he kind of just slumped. So I ended up slumping too. And the next morning, we wanted to leave, so we started walking to the garage park, and we noticed a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, and immediately I was like, yo, that place isn't probably as good as people think. And I was straight dissing Gordon Ramsay, not gonna lie. And we happened to look in there and see Gordon Ramsay himself actually filming like a show or something. And I start meat riding immediately, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, it's Gordon Ramsay. Like, I was not just talking shit about him 2 seconds ago. But anyway, we got back to the car and we head back. And, we think everything's good. We think that's really it. That's the end of the story. And we are almost home. We're probably like 15 minutes from my house. And the car starts making weird noises. It sounded like we hit a rock or something. And the car literally just goes up in flames. It starts smoking. The whole inside fills with smoke. And it starts going up in flames. And my friend, grabs his bag in the back seat and chucks it into a tree. And I just book it. I dropped my hat in the fire, so it's whatever. RIP hat. But the cops showed up, and they were actually mad chill about it. They found the elk and everything else. Not the bag that my friend threw, but everything else in the car. And, they just said you shouldn't be doing that. They called our parents, and we got brought home. And my friend forgot that he threw his bag in the tree, so I had to remind him about that, and he went back, and everything was still there. But that was really it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, and have a good day.